Welcome back, everybody. This is Passive and Aggressive. My name is Dalton Johnson. I'm here with a particularly assholey asshole.
Wow.
Nicholas Martwinski.
Thanks.
How you doing?
I feel honored. I'm so glad to be here.
Welcome to the show, guys. This is a fun-packed one because I get to nerd out a lot after Nick talks about some Chicago stuff, all the
Little trip I did with the fam.
antics that you went through there.
Yeah,
I was actually
it was fun.
I was pretty jealous to hear about it, but you guys will hear about it as well. And then I'll dive into my nerdiness with World of Warcraft, talk about the expansion Battle for Azeroth. It just came out.
Of Azeroth.
It is not of, it's for. It's the acronym is BFA.
BOA.
The F is for finisher. Anyways, so I talk about the new expansion, give my little review in progress. I'm not very far in it, but you know, you can see my
He's slacking. Everyone's already max level. He's like fucking 130 still.
Shut up, man. It's a disgrace for me. I also talk about the Dota 2 International, the biggest tournament in esports, bar none, uncontested in history.
And I had to give him a little lesson of the good old tournament days with Halo 3 and some of the rivalries back then with some real fucking teams and like real players and not these fucking 18-year-old virgins that just sit on the computer all day and don't do a goddamn thing but play Dota 2.
Tell me, please, the difference between an 8-year-old virgin playing Halo and an 8-year-old virgin playing Dota, because I'm sure there's a lot more 14-year-olds actually on Halo.
Halo, they had girlfriends at their tournaments and shit.
You're full of shit. You didn't have a girlfriend. You didn't have a girlfriend, did you?
I wasn't a pro.
Dota players have their wives coming
pro.
with them. Anyways, then we jump into some MMA, talk about UFC Fight Night coming up. Actually,
135.
it already happened, didn't it?
No.
When is it?
It's coming up this Saturday.
I thought it was Saturday. Fuck it. Never mind.
God damn it.
I
really gotta teach
I can't get my weeks together.
Yeah, this recording ahead of time thing, he still hasn't got it yet.
It's pretty rough on me.
We talked about some other shit, so tune in. Okay, are you ready?
I've heard that before. Are you ready?
You've heard it a few times in like 8 songs. Because you just said the one song and I thought of a different song.
What?
I thought of Fergie. Fergalicious definition, make them boys go loco. I know that song like word for word.
Why?
Because every morning when I lived in Detroit and I had to drive to school,
Yeah.
my Aunt Bernice took me because she was the only one with a car at the time.
Sure.
And she really liked Fergie.
What?
So every morning she would play the Fergie album, her solo album, when she was like doing her own thing, saying "fuck the Black Eyed Peas."
She would just play that all the time?
Yes.
That sounds awful.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. Fergie's alright. She can't sing the national anthem for shit though.
Yeah. What's up, Nick? How you doing?
I just came back from Chicago.
Chicago. Mm-hmm. You travel a lot.
Went with the family. Mm-hmm. In a fucking motel.
Oh.
It wasn't that bad. It was pretty nice.
What you bitching about?
The funnest thing that we did was the Medieval Times dinner.
The what?
It's called Medieval Times. It's a really unique restaurant, I guess you could say.
It's a restaurant?
Yeah, it's
It
right.
looked like a restaurant based on the pictures and shit you were sending me.
It's like right outside of downtown Chicago, like a half hour away. And let me like back up. This year we did Chicago, which was Six Flags, Sheds Aquarium, and some other shit. So I was super excited for Sheds Aquarium because I've already been there, and they have a fucking alligator snapping turtle.
That's what you were excited about?
Not only did they have an alligator snapping turtle, just
there's
wait,
more.
I wasn't done.
Excuse me.
It is the biggest alligator snapping turtle on the planet.
Oh.
That
on the
was
whole planet?
That was like, you know,
How many
recorded.
how many are on the planet?
I don't fucking know.
Is
Don't
there a
ask
lot?
me these stupid questions. Do you think
What?
I sat there and read every little text description under
I
every
assumed
goddamn
you'd already
page?
know since you're such a turtle fanatic.
Dude, I like turtles. Get off me, man.
turtles.
I don't fucking know how many there are in the world, but I like turtles.
Well, you seem to know a lot about this rare species, so I asked one fucking statistic.
Do you know how they hunt? Do you want to know why I like them so much?
Turtles?
Alligator snapping turtles.
Wouldn't expect them to hunt.
Oh, dude, they're predators.
They hunt leaves,
Alligator snapping turtles, their tongues
sandals, and the river.
look like little lures. They float like they're vertical. They're not horizontal like ours. And it's little squiggly little lure.
Okay.
So they like burrow themselves in the sand, or they go somewhere where they look like rocks or some shit, and they just take the little mouth out of their shell and just keep their mouth open and just chill until they need air. And move the little tongue in the water, and a fish will go, oh look, looks like a worm. And swim. Jacked. Done.
Damn.
Yeah, and they get fucking huge, like fucking hundreds of pounds.
That's not huge. That's big for a turtle. I wouldn't call
Don't
it.
ruin my story, man.
I wouldn't call it
And
generally
the name
huge.
is alligator snapping turtle,
So
and their
just 'cause it's called
shells are
alligator?
fucking sick. They're super
Does it look
like
like
sharp.
Does it look like an alligator?
Looks like alligator skin, yeah. They're dope. Anyways, they had the biggest one, so we went there 2 years ago, and I was super excited to go back and see the fucking turtle.
Okay.
Before I walk into the museum, some worker was talking to us about the new flowers that they had and all that shit, because we were looking at the flowers outside. He was, wait till you go inside. They're beautiful and they're blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I was like, you guys still got that alligator snapping turtle? He goes, oh, no, we got a new one. That one died. Just nonchalant. Had no idea how much it was going to hurt me.
Yes.
I looked at it and I was like, are you serious? Like a little fucking kid.
He was not prepared for how emotionally attached to it you were.
Sam started fucking cracking up.
I would too.
I was devastated. And then we get to the goddamn cage, and it's some bullshit average-sized alligator snapping turtle.
Average.
Everyone's like, oh my god, what is that on its mouth? And I'm like, it's its tail. It uses it to hunt.
You serious?
I was bummed out, man.
You sound like the worst David Attenborough ever. Like he had a really, really bad day.
Yeah. But the rest of the aquarium wasn't that bad. You can pet stingray, which is dope. Have you ever done that?
No, I'd punch a stingray.
Yeah, right. A stingray will punch you.
What?
They fucking...
You don't have fists?
You got to put your hand down in the water and kind of like let them swim under you and glide your fucking hand over the top of their skin.
You have to do that?
Yeah, because if you don't, they get all fucking weirded out. Like if you press specifically in one point, they like tense up and it's like they twitch and they'll like splash you and shit. And there was this fucking girl next to me who was nervous and afraid to touch him. And she put her hand down, and when it fucking touched her hand, she freaked out and pushed.
What?
Like pushed away. And it scared the fuck out of the stingray, and it whoosh, and it got me drenched. Like drenched.
Sucker!
I was so salty.
You should have made her get you some new clothes.
Yeah, it was fun. It was worth it though. And then there was a dolphin show, which I kind of felt weird about because I'm like, these motherfuckers are super smart. We don't even know how smart dolphins are. And it's like, is this inhumane? What am I doing? Is this like something that I shouldn't be doing? But it's pretty cool. The dolphins look happy.
But it's pretty cool.
They look happy, but they're only happy because they're not, they're probably not going to get fed otherwise. I don't know what kind of shit goes on behind the scenes, you know? Shit running through my head. Like, are they only captive because they were injured and they can't go back to the wild? Because they have a sea turtle there that was captured and it can't go back to the wild, and it fucking swims vertically at the top of the fucking aquarium.
Like a little buoy.
Yeah, he's huge. He got hit by a propeller of a fucking boat. Fucked him up. Like, messed up his nerves and shit. So he can't go back to the wild.
He was bobbed there, up and
Yeah.
down.
But he's still pretty dope. But anyways, the aquarium was like a long day because it took 2 hours to get there. It's all the way to downtown Chicago. And then we were there all day, and I'm dealing with I'm not dealing with well, I shouldn't say it that way.
Whoopsies.
But like Sam's cousins are there, and they're younger, and they're very talkative. One of them is he's very questionable,
Okay.
so he's always asking questions. Like he wants to know
Okay.
everything.
Fuck that.
And it makes for a long day. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
And now we're driving from downtown Chicago to like a half hour outside of downtown Chicago. But it took over an hour because of the traffic. And the whole time everyone's like tired and starving because we didn't eat because we were like saving our appetite for the big dinner.
You dummies.
And everyone was irritable. And it was hot. And I was miserable because everyone's bitching and complaining. And I'm just like, I don't want this negativity in my life. I'm just going to play some Star Wars on my phone, but there's nothing I can do, and I'm fucking miserable, and I'm starving. Oh, my God. And then my mom called me about some bullshit, which pissed me off, and then I was like, this is fucking horrible. So we get to Medieval Times, and I was just, like, not in a good mood. Sam was, like, trying to cheer me up and all that, and I was just like, no, I'm okay. Just, like, let me be the Grinch for a
I
minute.
have checked out for the day. Thank you.
Yeah. Then we walk in, they give us these little paper crowns like at Burger King and shit. and they talk to you like my lord, my lady. Everybody's all dressed up in the Renaissance shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking slick, and I was like, still trying to be the Grinch about things, even though I was kind of enjoying it.
You had to fight it.
And then we all take a picture, and they try to save the picture. We're like, nah, it's all good. And then we finally get into the main lobby, which as soon as I get into the lobby, I look and I see a bar, and I'm like, fuck yes, right now I need a drink. Perfect. And I forget the name of the fucking drink I got. It's in my photos. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I know. Oh, here we go. I got the Royal Knight.
The Royal Knight.
Yes, that's what it was called. It is Smirnoff vodka, Bacardi rum, pineapple juice, OJ, grenadine, and cherry brandy. I picked it specifically because I seen all the liquor on it, and I was like, this will get me like my most bang for my buck. Because these drinks for like $15.
It's very, very frugal of you.
Yeah. But it was really good, and the guy knew that I wanted a drink, so I kept fucking saying like, make that shit strong. And he put like 4 shots in it of the Bacardi rum and fucking vodka.
It was a really bad day,
sir.
It was a really bad day, wasn't it,
fucking
Nick?
sir. I was so happy, and that shit
God.
tasted really good. It tasted like pineapple juice. And I got my drink. I'm happy now. I'm all cheery, talking to everybody, being like her grandma's best buddy and shit. And then I look and I fucking see the Master Sword.
The what?
The Master Sword and the Heraldic Shield.
From Zelda?
Yes. And they were like my size. I couldn't fuck
From either your size?
perfect for me, man. It was calling my name. I felt like I found a treasure in God of War.
Oh my God.
So I walked over there. I'm like, oh my fucking God, those things are dope. And I was too afraid to ask how much they were because I seen a smaller version of it, like little hand size that you put at your desk, and it was $60. And I was like, ha!
Oh, yeah.
Guess it wasn't my size no more.
That's probably at least $500.
Yeah, but it was dope, and I was like enjoying all the small shit like that. Got myself another drink. Sam got a drink. Her grandma got a drink. We're all having a good time. And then they fucking call you down to go into the Coliseum, which was literally it was like a stadium. Like picture like a small hockey rink, like not like NHL level, like AHL level maybe.
Sure.
Like I don't know if you've ever been in the Van Andel Arena
Like
in Grand Rapids.
A collegiate
Grand Rapids
stadium.
Yeah, and it's just all sand, and they got their flags and shit, and you're sitting down, and in front of you is just a big long wooden table, like Game of Thrones style.
Awesome.
Yeah, and as soon as you sit down, your waitress comes out. She gives you soup in a bowl with a handle and some garlic bread, and I was like fucking living life.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was like there was like no lights. It was very dim, and then all of a sudden you see like dun, 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 the princess comes out, and then some guy comes out riding his horse and shit, and he's talking about the tournament that's coming up, and every part of the Coliseum has their own lights, like their own little areas, and we were part of the green team. So we had the green horse guy come out, and that was our guy, and I was fucking drunk, and I was like, yeah, like I was cheering for him louder than everybody. He was like laughing his ass off at me, smiling and shit, and then it turned out to be fucking awesome.
Oh,
Like-
I mean, it sounds awesome.
They like I was like, okay, they say that they fight and they do the what's that thing where they're on the horses like do
Jousting?
Yeah, jousting. And I was like, this ain't real jousting, because I seen jousting in Game of Thrones, and that shit's brutal.
Just because one fictional character got fictionally killed.
With a wooden fucking sword, a freak accident. And I was like, I don't want to see that shit. But they jousted, and they had tournaments in that. And unfortunately, I missed half of it because somebody with only one drink kind of threw up while we were at dinner.
Was it you?
No, I had 2. Come on, Craig. Who's gonna throw up between me and my girlfriend?
It's probably Sam.
She fucking. I looked over and she has her drink in her hand. And she filled the cup up and it was just coming out everywhere. I was like, come on. And I was like, fuck. So I had to hurry up and grab her, take her to the bathroom, and make sure she was okay and all that. So I missed like half the fight. But by the time I came back, they had the chicken ready and the corn ready and dessert. And I was like, that's fine. Eating big ass chicken breasts in my hands because they didn't give you silverware because it's like back in the day. It was fucking awesome. And then I missed the jousting part, but then I seen the after effect. Like our guy was already eliminated. So it was like fights to the death and shit.
Poor Green.
But it was like some straight up WWE shit. Like they were coordinated it really well. Choreographed, yeah.
They're probably pretty coordinated as well.
And even on their horses, they were fighting on swords on their horses and shit. And they kept like coming out, entertaining the crowd a lot. Fucking homeboy, the green guy, threw a rose at Sam.
He was probably throwing it to you.
Probably. But I knew that you would have loved that. So I was like, okay, if we go back out to Chicago, then we could stop there and then go to Six Flags.
Yeah. Sounds awesome.
Yeah. Six Flags was pretty fucking dope too. They have a bunch of, they have like It's hard to rank amusement parks because we live right next to Cedar Point, which is like the best amusement park.
I always thought that Six Flags was considered better.
No, dude. Nothing compares to Millennium Force.
Nothing?
None of their rides were even bigger than the Millennium Force. And they got the Dragster and the Maverick, you know what I mean?
I guess so.
And the Rougarou, or not the Rougarou. What's the one that you're like looking down for a second, then it just drops you? Like you get up, tap, and then it stops for a second. It's one of the newer ones. It's not the Steel Vengeance, but it's the one that was like the second newest one. They have a bunch of dope rides.
You clearly know a lot more about the rides than I do, so.
Well, at Six Flags, they had like, obviously their notable ride was like the Batman, which was kind of like almost like the Raptor, I guess I would say. Fast, but not like the highest hills, just a fun ride. Like no crazy flips or anything like that. And then they had the Superman, which is dope because you're actually like flying like Superman.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So they have unique rides in the sense that they're not as like
just sit down a roller coaster.
Yeah. They have the Joker. Which
These are all just DC characters?
a lot of them are, but the Joker was fucking crazy because you sit down and it's just you and one other person next to you, and it was me and Sam's cousin because he wanted to go on all the rides with me. And inside the coaster, you spin like you. I don't even know how to explain it. Like not only do you flip from the ride itself, but you rock back and forth from the coaster because there's like that's how it's just built.
Okay.
So you're going up and down these little hills, but the whole time you're fucking going in circles like a madman, like the Joker.
That's insane.
Yeah, like you don't even know. I didn't even know where the fuck I was half the time.
Which way was up?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So that was pretty cool. So overall, it was a dope trip, I guess I would say.
Wow. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and we got season tickets, bitch, so we can go back whenever the fuck. I'm
You
thinking
got
like
season tickets at Six Flags?
yeah, because when we bought them, they had them on sale for like $5 more than a regular ticket. So we're like, why the fuck not? We didn't do that. Her grandma did and hooked us up.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. Your family is really frugal, isn't it?
Dude, we grew up poor, man. We know how to work shit. Don't start with me. What did you do when I was gone?
Oh, man. Well, honestly,
Nothing.
not that much.
You played Risk with the gang.
I mean, yeah, that was one little thing. Friends came over. We played some Risk. I lost. It wasn't the proudest moment, but we had to put in like one of those ceasefire cards because the game was taking too long. So whenever you drew the card, we would just count up whoever had the most territories. And that's how you win. But
We never did that when I played.
no, because people get too upset and board gets flipped, friendships get broken, it's a big thing, Risk. It's like Super Smash Brothers or,
Were you guys drinking?
No, we wanted to. Jackie really, really wanted to. Like, she got here and was like, let's drink!
Why didn't you?
They didn't bring any drinks. So we were going to go to the store and like, let's just start playing Risk first. And then 5 fucking hours passed and...
Jesus Christ, that sounds horrible. A 5-hour game of Risk with no drinking?
It's an exaggeration, but it was a long goddamn time, and then we just left. Or they left.
Gotcha. Who won?
It was Matt. Because he drew the card, and he already had all the troops.
He was probably trending to win, though, right?
No! It was actually very back and forth. It's like whenever someone was almost going to win, the 2 others would try to pull him down. It's like crabs in a fucking bucket.
Jesus Christ. How
And
many
then
times are you going to bring that reference up?
I'm serious. It applies here because like I was in a good position to win at one point, and then Matt and Martin decided to just kill me, and then that made Martin get strong, so me and Matt decided to kill him, and then Matt got strong, and then he won. Something like that.
Those fucking games ruin shit, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's just you.
It brings out the worst in people. I see it. I could see it.
Literally just you.
So that sounds fun. Did you play any other board games or no?
No, it's just Risk. You don't have time for more board games if you play Risk.
It's probably true.
I did also play a lot of World of Warcraft. What? You didn't think I was going to talk about it?
No, I knew you were. I just wasn't expecting right now. Let's go Battle of Azeroth.
That's mostly what I did. It's not Battle of Azeroth.
What is it?
Battle for Azeroth. You idiot.
What is Azeroth?
What is Azeroth?
Yeah.
That's the planet. Although...
Like, what kind of folklore is it from? Is it like with Thor and shit?
There's a lot of references to Thor, but it's kind of like its own just fantasy setting. It takes a lot of inspirations from other places, but it's just completely
In
fictional.
WoW, they reference Thor?
Something like Thor.
That's
There's a character.
dope.
There's a character named Odin, except it's spelled with a Y.
Do you gotta fight him?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet.
They better make him hard as fuck to beat.
You've been playing God of War. How far have you gotten in that? Since we're on the subject.
Not that far.
You never really get to contribute in my little gaming talks.
Well, with God of War, I played it for a little bit, like a month ago. Then I stopped playing it because I realized I can only play in like 30-minute spurts. So I wasn't going to get anywhere. So I was like, I'm not going to play anymore. But I finally decided to start playing it again, saying a half hour here and there, it'll add up eventually. You know? Mm-hmm. But I've just been collecting a bunch of shit.
You've just been doing the little shit?
Yeah, I love, when I play those games, I like to play the whole game and explore.
I have to try not to do that. Otherwise, I just won't finish the game. You've seen how many times I bounce around games.
That's exactly what I did because I don't know where I'm at. I'm in Odin's place. What is it? Azeroth? Was it Azeroth?
No. It's not Azeroth. Asgard?
Asgard, yeah. So I'm in Asgard and I'm in that river where the big ass fucking dragon comes out. Does that ring a bell?
Ring some bells.
Okay, and you're exploring the river.
Uh-huh.
So I was exploring every little spot and collecting as much resources as possible. And trying to like get my groove back in the game because every time I play it, I forget how to fight because I don't play it that often.
Well, damn.
Last time, it took me a half hour to realize I could fucking block. I thought you just had to keep jumping out of the way. I hit the block button and I was like, oh shit, you can block in this fucking game?
I thought I heard you say, oh, you can block. I was like, wait a minute, did he just say that? No, he's been playing the game for like 2 hours now.
I was struggling. You know how long it took me to kill some of those fucking monsters jumping around like my head's chopped off? I was like, dude, this fucking guy's a little bitch. He called him a god. He's jumping away. He can't tank shit.
Are you good at any other games than Halo?
Yeah, I'm good at God of War. I can do that shit. I beat Batman Arkham Knight on the hardest difficulty.
Okay.
Motherfucker, what's up?
Okay, jeez.
Don't fucking test me, man.
Anyways, so a new expansion for WoW came out called Battle for Azeroth.
Mm-hmm.
Not of, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
And in it, the level cap gets raised to 10, or by 10, up to 120. That's what it has done for all the other expansions.
Yeah, I think last time I played was 90?
You were up to 90, so that's a whole 30 fucking levels. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. I'm like level 113. I had to use a free boost just because that shit takes way too goddamn long. And
you said there was people that are level 120 after one day.
Yeah, those people play like non-goddamn stop. I unfortunately like to play after smoking some weed, and then I get really really tired, and then I go to sleep after doing like a quest. But I get so immersed in that quest because the worlds that have been added, the two new continents, are so fleshed out that it feels like you're in like a AAA RPG, like The Witcher or
what's a AAA RPG? All American role playing game?
No, it's like a grading system. So AAA is like the really platinum titles. Okay. So like God of War.
Okay.
So
you really do get fucking balls deep in God of War. I'm fascinated when he talks to his son.
Right. The world building is just really, really deep.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what Blizzard does in this new expansion. There's one continent for each of the factions, the Horde and the Alliance. So I'm experiencing the Horde one, and it's basically like a weird...
They don't make a continent for every expansion, right?
Basically, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, this is a huge one, then.
Yeah, there's just like a bunch of now scattered islands that apparently no one had discovered before, but now they discovered them.
Christopher Columbus, that shit.
Yeah, just like that. So I've only played on the Horde continent, but it's like a weird tribal version of Wakanda. It's for the Zandalari trolls, and they're like, Zandalar forever!
Seriously? Mm-hmm. They say Zandalar forever.
They say Zandalar forever. That's pretty funny.
That's good marketing, I guess.
There's just a lot of really little things in the story that just really put you in it. Like
all the small details.
Yeah, the little details, and there are really well executed cutscenes where your character is a part of it. Like you're lifting a fucking part of the planet, and you're like the chosen one. Something they haven't really done in the previous expansions. They're like highlighting you out of all the other players. But obviously, they do that to every player.
Right,
so
everybody feels special.
Yeah, just like that.
So what level are you now? 113?
Yeah.
Out of 120.
Yeah.
So you've only gained 3 levels, and this expansion's been out for how long?
It's been out since last Tuesday, the 14th.
So like 3 days? 4 days?
Yeah.
You're slacking.
Am I? I don't feel like that's that bad. I'm trying to level 2 characters at the same time because, like I said, I boosted that Horde character just so I could experience the story while I'm leveling my main guy who's only at like level 103. So he's not going to be able to experience the...
Why didn't you level up your main guy to max?
Because I wanted to experience it. I don't want to boost.
What's your main guy? What's his class and what's his...
He's a human paladin. His name is Alexiad, and he's a great human being. He's an exemplary member of the Alliance.
Dad?
God. That was almost a little too nerdy for me.
Does he got a library card too?
A library card? Yeah.
My fucking God.
I did try to make that sound as nerdy as possible.
I never fucking picked humans in World of Warcraft.
Why?
Because you're playing a fucking crazy new realm game. You want to fucking wig out and be a fucking night elf. That was my shit. That or a dwarf. I liked being a dwarf hunter. Just because of the first cutscene, like the first one you watch, and you just see it. Fucking homeboy with his little shotgun, big ass beard, and a bear fucking
I'm sure
as his best friend. I was like, I'm sold.
I'm sure there are a lot of people that still just play that role just because of that cinematic.
It was fucking dope.
Another thing that they added that maybe you might like is this thing called War Mode. It's basically something where you go to your capital city like Stormwind or Orgrimmar, you flip it on, and then whenever you go questing, you get extra bonus, gold, and experience, but you are free to be attacked by any other opposing players that have War Mode on, or you could attack them, vice versa, obviously.
So it's like a PvP within a non-PvP world.
Right. They basically turned off PvP worlds, and now this is how you do it. So you could be out anywhere and just...
I don't like that. I get my ass kicked. I can't...
Well, you can just leave it
What is
out.
that called? Kiting?
When you're just getting...
When you're jumping in circles
you're just
and
chasing.
shit?
Kiting is when someone's just like leading you along, like a kite, and you're just chasing them, but you can't do anything because they're ranged.
What is the... When they're just jumping around you and you can't attack them because it says, target must be in front of you, target must be in front of you.
Being annoying as fuck, I
Yeah,
guess.
I can't fuck with those people. Like, I'm not...
You don't have the coordination?
I don't play the game enough to get good at it.
God damn it.
So... That's
so
why
you wouldn't know.
when I played WoW, I did like the 2v2 and stuff like that, but it was...
Yeah, you said you
I
had
played it with
quite a bit.
Ed, and he would... My other friend, you know, was like really, really fucking...
I didn't know you had any other friends.
He's good at
Hang on a
every
minute.
game that he plays.
That's true, he is.
He's good at everything
Hero,
that he
Halo.
fucking focuses on. Really, really good, talented. But when he would do 2v2s, and 9 times out of 10, the only times we win is if he would just beat both people by himself. I like rarely killed people.
He was along for the
I
ride.
always made the wrong decisions. I think I was a human paladin at No, I was a gnome paladin, or not paladin, warrior. Did they have warriors that were gnomes?
I think so.
Because I remember being super small. And I had that little charge thing and a big ass axe, so it looked fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, wow, and shit.
Yeah.
And I got my ass kicked all the time. I think he was a shaman. So is that like a good combo, shaman warrior?
I suppose so. It's weird that he was doing the carrying, though. I think it was supposed to be you.
Dude, I couldn't. I would kill people every once in a while. I was getting okay at the end, but when those people jumped behind me, I just lost. I couldn't do anything.
Can't just turn around.
And people would use weird spells on me that I didn't know. Like, I only know the basic spells, like fear and polymorph and shit like that. I don't know, like, all this shit, no. I'm not in the game, you know what I mean? I didn't put the work in. And I'm over here trying to fucking be a professional. I gotta put the road work in and shit. I can't. Don't have fucking time. I don't want to.
Clearly feeling a lot of pressure about this. I don't do any of the PvP, honestly. I don't think I ever have, honestly.
That's what I've always done. I've always
Just a
played
little.
games against like other people it's my favorite, except Zelda. Zelda.
If you could play Zelda against other people, I'm sure you would.
No, I just like the story of Zelda.
Is it raining?
Do you guys hear that?
I feel like it's getting louder.
Dude, our apartment is haunted, low-key.
Might be. During my little 5-day stint where you guys were in Chicago, some weird shit was happening to me. It wasn't too weird, but it felt fucking weird. Like nothing was happening, but I just felt so goddamn weird.
There is this thing, I forget what it's called. It's on Ghost Hunters. And you know that feeling that you just explained?
Yeah, you just feel something.
You feel something and you're wigged out and shit.
Yeah.
They would try to debunk that by checking the electric fields in certain places. And I guess if white at this, I'm speculating right here.
More bro science.
But if there was something wrong with the electricity in those certain areas, as far as the wiring or as far as if it's like sending out too much shit, it can fuck with your head and it can make you more like tense and more skittish, I guess. I forget the term. Let me see if I can figure this shit out.
We Googling, folks.
How should I Google this?
I have no idea. Ghost funny feeling. Definition. Scientific name?
I looked up ghost funny feeling electricity debunked.
Electricity.
Phantom vibration syndrome? What is this?
That sounds weird.
Phantom vibration system, or phantom ringing syndrome, is the perception that one's mobile phone is... Oh
my God. Can you read the paragraph before you read it out loud? Oh my God, you're the worst.
I fucking hate that shit. I do have that, though. I'll have my phone in my hand and I feel like something vibrated in my pocket.
Yeah, I felt that too.
Yeah, anyways, I don't know what it is, but our fucking apartment is haunted. And you remember how I tell you, because on Wednesdays, for the folks that don't know, I work early as fuck on Wednesdays. I gotta be at work at 4 a.m. And there's a road that I take that there's no streetlights at all, and it's through the woods.
I hate those.
And I love them during the day because it's nature-y. You see deer sometimes. One time I saw a turkey with its baby turkeys. I've never seen baby turkeys before, which I thought was fucking dope. I've seen raccoons and shit, gophers. I jog on that road all the time. It's a dope road. I like it, but not at night because there's no lights. And at 3 a.m. when you're driving to work, there's nobody on the road. Nobody.
So you can literally see just blackness.
Yeah, and it's super foggy. So whenever there are little small dim lights that they have, because they have like old ass like orange lights that are just lighting up some areas of the parks and shit, you just see fog everywhere. Because I don't know, the morning dew or something. So it's like fucking creepy and eerie as fuck. And every time I drive down that road, I think like this is the perfect setting for what happened if my tire pops off right now, or if something happens where I can't drive, or somebody's just magically in the middle of the road out of nowhere, I didn't see them, and I spin out of control and I crash.
That is like the second episode of Supernatural.
Yes.
I'm positive.
Yes. It's the fucking first episode.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So like I'm like, this shit is perfect setting, and I'll get myself fucking wigged out so skittish because I'll overthink it. Like Wednesday mornings when I wake up, I immediately wake up thinking, oh shit, here you go. And it's like I almost like doing it to myself though because of the adrenaline rush. You know what I mean? Like your heart's racing. You're like all your senses are on a higher level. You like sometimes think that you see shit behind you in the backseat of your car, like fucking looking back like, oh no. And then sometimes you think you see something on a bridge with the fog, like do a double take. Jesus. And to make things worse, I'll fucking put on like top 10 haunted places in Michigan or in America, or top 10 murderers that are still alive, or like people that we can't find, shit like that.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm stupid, okay? I don't know any other reason why I do it.
You're
but
clearly stupid.
I literally wig myself out. And last Wednesday, after Martin was over telling us his haunted story from his neighbor,
his was fucked
or his
up.
coworker, with a fucking demon in their house and shit.
It wasn't a demon.
Dude, they took the crystals out of the dresser. It's a demon. He can tell that story if he's ever on this podcast. But I was fucking skittish. And
so, what are we hearing right now?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's rain.
It's making me skittish. It doesn't look like it's raining.
Go check.
No!
You're closer.
You check.
Rock, paper, scissors, the best 2 out of 3.
We're not doing this right now. You know what else is going on right now?
You're just gonna ignore it?
Like right now, this second?
Ignore the demons that are behind you?
They're not demons.
That are in your head.
It's just a dude that burned in a fire. What?
What else is going on now? They're freaking me out.
The Dota 2 International?
Oh my god.
Oh my god is right. It's like the Super Bowl of esports, Nick. Easily the biggest tournament in the world. I may be a little biased.
Battle of the nerds.
Why?
Battle of the nerds.
I don't. Can we just?
And they're not even cool nerds.
Let's not use the N word anymore. It's starting to offend me.
Nerds? I'll say that every fucking day if it offends you, because it's gonna bring me happiness.
Why?
Because I like bothering you.
Why? This is bothering me.
See,
it bothers me how much it bothers you,
enjoyment.
or it helps you. Never mind. Anyways, so the International is literally the Super Bowl of Dota. The teams play so many fucking tournaments, like 6 majors, and then there's like 11 minors in between. So all of it leads up to the International. The best teams, there's like 18, get split into 2 groups.
Okay.
Top 4 that make it past the group stage will go into a playoff bracket system. And the winner of that gets like $10 fucking million.
Bullshit.
Third place gets $3 million.
$10 million?
Yes.
Jesus, Halo was $100,000 for the grand fucking prize.
Second place gets $2 million all the way down. It's a $20 million prize pool.
And where's it at right now? Because you said it's going on now.
Right now, as the day of this recording, it is day 3 of the group stage. There's going to be one more day, and then the main event starts on Monday, which should be today. If you're listening to this.
Oh, shit.
Calling you out on the editing. And things are going as expected. If anyone knows literally anything about Dota teams,
There's no like shockers yet. Nobody's gotten dethroned or upsets.
The teams that were expected to do well are doing well. Namely, I wonder if you'll know any of these team names too, because they go outside other esports.
Optic Gaming.
Evil Geniuses. Optic Gaming's in it. They're doing terrible. Team Liquid.
I don't know that name. I think I know Evil Geniuses.
Virtus Pro.
No.
You don't know Virtus Pro?
No.
They do so many like shooter
Halo.
games too.
They don't do Halo.
I'm surprised.
Maybe they do now, but they didn't back in the day.
Well,
Is there like Straight Rippin', Final Boss, Carbon?
no, the players aren't there.
No, I'm naming teams.
Oh, those are teams?
Yeah.
No.
Final Boss is like the best team name ever. Especially if you're good. You're
It
the
is,
Final
yeah.
Boss.
And everyone knew they
It's
were good.
intimidating as fuck.
Yeah. And the last team that's doing really well is VGJ Storm.
Vegeta Storm?
VGJ.
Vegeta.
VGJ.
Vagina.
The reason they actually
Vaginal.
Had, the reason they actually had that acronym is because the J stands for Jeremy, as in Jeremy Lin. There was a team called Vici Gaming, and then Jeremy Lin got a stock in a new team and made it VGJ.
Are you fucking serious?
I am serious.
So he invested in the gaming community and then had the audacity to put his name into the fucking title of the fucking team?
I don't know if that was his decision or the team's or what,
What is that?
but
How does that help?
I don't know.
Acting like he's a huge marketable basketball player or something.
It's just the letter J.
Yeah, Vagina. Vegeta.
What?
That's what the team reminds me of now.
Vagina Vegeta.
I hope he's happy. If it was just VG, I'd be like, oh shit, that's dope. What's that?
There is a team that's called Vici Gaming.
Like Velocity Gamers or some shit?
Velocity?
Okay. Victory
You just
Gamers?
make that up? Are you just making up team
Yeah,
names?
I'm trying to like
These
think
are
as we
decent.
go.
I didn't realize you could do
Victory, man.
this. You're tapped out, aren't you?
Victory.
You don't have any other V words?
Victory
You're out
gun
of V words.
shooters.
Man.
Vine slinging goats.
What? What?
I'm just making shit up now.
Okay. But yeah, so the teams that are doing well are actually teams that I was pulling for, EG and Liquid, though they were
They're the favorites.
They were the favorites, but the reason I like them is because EG has two players from my actual favorite team, which is called OG. Shout out to OG and Nunaby from our NBA team.
Okay.
And so they left. It was the captain and the most skilled player left the team to go to EG, which is unfortunate, but is what it is.
Damn. Is there team drama going on, man?
They just played yesterday in the group stages.
Was there drama?
No, it wasn't drama.
There used to be drama in Halo 3.
They would do like cutesy little stuff to each other, but it was like in good fun.
No,
I
that
guess.
shit was intense. They did like for Final Boss, there was one rivalry because there's a player named Walshy, and there is twins named the Ogres, Ogre 1 and Ogre 2. And back in the day in Halo 1, Ogre 1 and Ogre 2 were dogs. They had, I forget the name of the team or whatever, but nobody could beat them. They were like undefeated. Then the first team to beat them was Washi's team. And after Washi won, the Ogres and Washi teamed up, and then they formed the team Final Boss, and they just like ran shit throughout Halo 2. Like towards the end of Halo 2, Carbon fucking came up and finally beat them, but still at the very end they won the last tournament. They were the Halo 2 champions, and go to Halo 3 and they fucking win the first tournament. Like no problem. Like Washi and Ogres and their strong side. Like I always had like a fourth that would go in and out every once in a while.
Sure.
Swap
It's
out.
a wild card.
And after the first ever tournament for Halo 3, they just started like fucking up, and they started placing horribly. And the Ogres kicked Washi out of the team, and there was like huge drama. They did like a little video of it, like interviewing Washi, interviewing the Ogres, and interviewing Strong Side, like how it all went down. And everyone's like has their own stories, and there's sad music in the background whenever Washi's talking. And he was saying like it was definitely personal. It wasn't game related. If it was anything to do with how I was performing, I would spend 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, no problem. There's no big deal. Nobody ever said anything to me. And then I heard rumors that it was like something about like Ogre 2's girlfriend and Washi's, like some kind of weird drama. I don't know what it was, but like I was on Washi's side 1,000% because he was saying that he was always like first one on practice, last one off. And the Ogres were like getting older. Obviously they're getting girlfriends and doing adult shit.
That's the only reason that professional video gamers digress, because it's not like an actual sport where your body degrades.
You don't think hand-eye coordination
I'm
is a thing?
I'm sure that goes down a little bit, but you can still functionally play the game if you're good at it.
Right.
But the only reason you stop being good at it is because your life takes over.
Right. And it was taking over for the Ogres. So like Washi was hurt. the ogres were just trying to it's a bad, pretty much saying like it was a bad banding that they had to rip off.
Yeah.
And they were swapped Washi out for a guy named Neighbor, who at the time was like the main slayer, like the best player in Halo. He was like the most intimidated guy as far as like he'll outshoot you with a battle rifle. He'll pick up a sniper and out-snipe you. He's clutch as fuck, but he doesn't play objective. He's just a really, really, really good slayer. And not the greatest teammate, but he produces. So they picked him up, and they thought like the ogres can make him a team player, blah, blah, blah. Washi goes to Team Instinct, which was, I think you're going to know the Roy and Lunchbox, the other twins that I told you about. Because for the guys that don't know at home, I forced Dalton to hear all these Halo stories. Because if he's talking to me about gaming, I got to talk to him about the good old days.
Yeah, he talked extensively as well.
Yeah, as you guys can tell now. You got to listen to this shit, and you're going to fucking love it. So it was Roy and Lunchbox, Washi, and a guy named Soviet, who Soviet was a Russian.
He's comrade.
Russian. Yeah, and he was notorious for being the best player in LAN tournaments. So when like groups would get together at
Period?
Yeah, the best. He would outshoot everybody. He was just a dog.
Jesus.
And whenever I went to the fucking main stage in the tournaments, he never performed that way.
Oh.
So Washi thought like, okay, I can motivate him, because he was the captain of Final Boss, and he was like the guy that would always fucking like get everybody,
rally the troops.
Yeah, he'd rally everybody up. If they lost a game, he wouldn't stop talking, because you can see teams just get morally defeated for losing 2 in a row. They don't even talk anymore. They're not communicating and shit. They start blaming each other. Washi was the opposite of that. He would, even if he wasn't the one playing bad, he would rally everybody up. He wouldn't like negatively talk shit. He was like the LeBron instead of the Kobe. If that makes sense.
Sure.
And he's like, with that kind of mentality, he can get Soviet. So, like, his new set of twins were in Lunchbox, Washi, and Soviet, versus Ogre 1, Ogre 2, Strong Side, who is like in Halo 2, he was a really, really good slayer. Halo 3 in the beginning was also like a really good slayer. And Neighbor. So they had Ogre 1 and Ogre 2, who kind of objective. Ogre 1 really, Ogre 2 not really. And then 2, like, really, really good slayers. And they had Roy on Instinct, who had the best battle rifle in Halo 3, bottom line. Best by far. Lunchbox, the best objective player. Washi, who was declining, not saying he wasn't, but he was still a great leader, great strategist, and like a good player, a good teammate. And then they had Soviet. And right before like the semifinals, like the fucking bracket that gets you to the finals, the winners bracket, it was Final Boss versus Instinct. They interviewed Washi before the game. No, they interviewed Ogre 2 before the game, and they were like saying there's like no big deal, like they're not worried about it. And then Instinct fucking swept them, or won like 3-1 or some shit.
Yikes.
And they interviewed Washi after the game. Like, how did it feel to just beat the team that gave you the boot 2 weeks ago? And he was like, it was like taking candy from a baby, and all the nerds are going, oh, like talking shit. Like, I was rowdy for him. I was watching that shit on like the
rowdy
on the little ESPN streaming thing, because it was on ESPN at the time. I was fucking like, yeah, go fucking Washi. He's like, wait. But I feel like the baby would have put up a better fight, just like putting more salt in the wound. And then he went on like next couple of tournaments. They kept beating Final Boss, but they'd always get second to straight ripping. And then that was it. They simmered out while she got kicked out of the team.
Damn.
And at the end of Halo 3 Final Boss reigned, Ogre 2 still won.
Damn.
But Washi
got the last laugh.
Washi did win his little battle right there. Going off on your Dota fucking.
Yeah, video game segment is over now.
Can we talk MMA now then?
You ask that like it's Christmas.
Dude, I've done some research.
These hoes be doing research.
But before I talk about the Fight Night, that's going to be this Saturday. Fight Night 135, I think. James Vick. Oh, not Mike Vick. James Vick versus Justin Gaethje. I wanted to talk about Conor McGregor's Instagram.
Okay.
Because I feel like he uses Instagram better than anybody else as far as intimidating his opponents.
I got a bug bite.
You'll be okay. You ain't gonna die.
Where did it come from?
Probably a bug. I'm just gonna go out there and say that.
It's a bold prediction.
Conor, when he's in training camp, like he posts pictures every fucking day of him training his ass off. And I think that could be like a mental advantage. Like it's definitely a mental game.
He also posts pictures of himself drenched in expensive shit.
Sure.
The dude just like posting himself.
But I'm saying the pictures of him, like look at this fucking picture of his grinning fucking Irish looking mug full of blood and shit. His teeth are all bloodied up from sparring and shit. Like, I feel like that definitely is an intimidating factor. That it's not. I'm not saying it works, but I'm saying it's part of his game. It's part of his strategy.
Would you not be more intimidated by a guy who does not get a bloody mouth when sparring?
No, because
they're that
Conor
good.
McGregor looked like a fucking savage and a straight up killer in that picture.
Yeah, but it means he got punched in the mouth.
Yeah,
to the point of
like,
bleeding.
well, you didn't see the other guy? He ain't bloodied up. He ain't got like a big ass fucking.
He's literally bloodied up
in his mouth. Okay, sure, that's no big deal. Maybe he got fucking gingivitis. Maybe he don't
true.
floss. Listerine's
he's
a thing.
Rich. He has to floss.
He gets high smile. It keeps his teeth out white. He don't need to fucking brush his teeth no more. Nobody
will
even.
Smile?
The high smile thing, you know, put in your mouth and you smile and it glows and it's like a little thing you see on Facebook all the time. You don't see that? Little advertisements.
No.
The thing that Sam has, little syringes. You put in your mouth.
She has them?
Yeah, I told you she had it.
Wow.
Or maybe she has the off-brand version, but she got some kind of form of it. But maybe he don't have to brush. That's why his teeth are all fucking bad. Anyways, I definitely think that's a fucking intimidating factor because you know your opponent's looking at your Instagram, and if they see that, they're gonna subconsciously think, "Is he working out more than me? Is he putting in more work than I am?" Mm-hmm. Like, and you get that little fear, and then you start thinking of the pressure of the fight. At least I would. Like one day I was like driving home and I had a little roach. I was smoking it on High Drive, enjoying the nature and shit, you know? Mm-hmm. And I was listening to Kenny Florian talk about Conor and how he thinks that Conor's the only person that can knock out Khabib. And I was like, fuck. Like thinking about like how hard it would be to fight Conor just because of his platform, more so than almost anything else.
You think you'd succumb to the lights?
I think I would, yeah. I would 1,000%. I'm not ready for any fucking.
We're not
fight.
ready for
but
that
like,
shit.
I'm saying like it would be tough, and I was getting nervous for Khabib because.
You're getting nervous for Khabib?
Yeah, because Khabib has never been in that kind of fight before.
Also, his stand-up makes him look kind of like a standing bear.
Yeah, his stand-up did not look good at all against Al Iaquinta, which I'm hoping is only because he felt confident enough that he could just fuck around with Al, and he wasn't taking him seriously. I hope he doesn't try to go like that against Conor. I don't think he's gonna go like that against Conor.
I'm sure he'll just dive straight
I
in.
think he'll keep his chin down and die for him if he has to. And I think if he gets a hold of Conor, see, I don't know. It's fucking. I'm excited for the fight, but I will say that I am more nervous for Khabib than I am for Nate, 1,000%. Just because I know Nate will never succumb to the lights. He fucking lives in those moments.
Yeah, Nate will trash talk you on your Instagram.
Yeah, Nate will fucking fight you on your fucking platform at your birthday party. Everyone's rooting for everyone's rooting for you. Everyone wants you to win and he won't give a fuck. He'll tell you fuck you, fuck all you. He'll fucking slap everybody, push your fucking somebody. I don't know. I was gonna say push your mom out of the way, but I feel like
you were gonna say that.
I don't feel like Nate would do that.
You make Nate sound like a bad guy. Damn.
Nate's my little hero.
None of what you said sounds good. Doesn't sound like good qualities of a person.
I'm saying Nate don't give a fuck. And he don't succumb to the lights.
It's true.
And I've never seen Khabib in that situation, so I'm nervous for him. I definitely think Khabib can it based on what I've heard of his past and how he never loses rounds in training, how he just dominates, and what we've seen in the octagon for the most part.
It's flawlessness.
Yeah, and it's crazy, brutal, just unbelievable shit. Mm-hmm. So I would imagine that he can handle the lights, but we'll see. I'm so excited to see these interviews coming up. I can't wait. And this fight's not even that far away. It's October fucking 6th, and I have no idea who's gonna win. I'm geeked out for this fight.
I can tell. I'm being a nerd right now.
Yeah, dude, I was thinking about this shit earlier, and I was like, I don't even know, man, but I can't fucking wait. It's been a good year for fights that like I'm super excited for.
Well, this one's kind of been a really, 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 really long time coming.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a lot of drama, dude.
Yeah.
Khabib kind of forced Conor's hand, but at the same time, I respect the fuck out of Conor because there has not been one fighter that I've ever thought that Conor has ducked.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's fought everybody.
Always comes to play.
Everybody that people think are gonna finish him or that are his kryptonite, he's fought them and he's proved everybody wrong. Mm-hmm. Did that with Chad Mendez, with Aldo,
Floyd.
Not Floyd. That was a gimme. That fight don't fucking count.
He still took the fight. Adds to your point.
I mean, I guess.
He got his ass kicked. You'll accept it when it's adding to your point. I see.
I wasn't talking about Floyd. I was talking about MMA, like the real fights.
You didn't specify.
That was a money fight. It was all good. I respect Conor for doing it for sure, and I think he did better than what was expected.
Right.
So good on him.
Right.
But now that, do you agree with my fucking Instagram theory or no?
No.
You don't?
I've never agreed with your stance on the mental game. You put way too many eggs in it.
I so disagree with you.
Too many eggs in that basket.
If you mentally defeat somebody and you got them subconsciously
Instagram's
thinking,
not going to mentally defeat somebody.
not only Instagram, I'm saying it's part of his whole game.
I'm just saying you put a lot of weight on it.
Conor puts a lot of effort into the mental game of war, like the fight game.
I don't know if he puts a lot of effort into it or if he's just a dick.
He's not a dick. Conor's not a dick.
Not a dick. He's, you know, he enjoys doing that.
He's smart and he's great at it. That's a real thing. Look, the Diaz bros do it too. Look at what happened to Cody against TJ. You're telling me he wasn't emotionally invested in that fight? And you're telling me that his mental mind state didn't affect how he was, every single punch he threw, he was trying to knock TJ out, and he was winging every single fucking punch, and he wasn't his loosey-goosey, calm, relaxed self like he normally is?
I don't think TJ Dillashaw's Instagram account was a factor in that.
No, but I'm saying the mental aspect. If you mentally break somebody, you're going to have way higher odds to win that fight because they're going to be fighting out of emotion instead of fighting out of instinct and fighting out of what they've trained the game plan for.
Sure. Do you think Khabib hasn't fought anything worse than an Irish man bleeding from his mouth?
And not in the octagon. No, I don't think he's had any competition compared to Conor.
He's fought bears, man.
He's fought RDA.
Bears.
His toughest test, or his like most notable fights are like Edson Barboza, RDA, and then Ally Quinto, which wasn't the greatest performance on his end. And then Michael Johnson, but Michael Johnson kind of clipped him. I don't know. I guess it depends. Like Khabib just has to make sure that he is not overconfident on the feet.
He just has to do what he's supposed to do.
Yes.
But so does Conor. They both have to do what they're supposed to do, and if they do, then they'll win.
Yeah, this is one of those fights where if either person implements their game plan perfectly, it's going to be a rough night for the other person.
Yeah.
But there's like no in between. Like I don't see this being like a war, like a drug out Diaz McGregor war where both people have their licks, both people have their momentum swings, and it's a crazy close fight. I don't think it's going to be like that.
Yeah, it's not like Khabib's going to take Conor down and then beat him up for a little bit, and then Conor somehow gets himself up and starts being...
he just get.
Down. He goes down once, he stays down.
But it would be dope, though, if, like, let's say Khabib gets Conor down in the first round, he mauls him the first round, and then Conor gets up, and he, like, you could tell he got, like, Edson Barboza after the first round, like, whew.
Made it.
Like, fuck. But then Conor comes out and fucking clips Khabib and drops him. And then all of a sudden they're both fucking kind of like in and out of it, and then they just get into that war mindset.
That's a different factor of the lights. If Khabib starts feeling himself, if he puts Conor down on the ground, just wrestle him to death, and then the next round comes up and he's like, okay, let's do this, and then pop.
Right, it's true. Did we just
called
predict
it.
this?
That's
Yeah,
second round
TKO. No, I wasn't saying that. I was saying he'll drop Khabib, and then they'll both just be like zombies in a classic McGregor Diaz fight where they're both not like implementing their game plan. You know what I mean?
They're just hanging and banging.
That'd be really interesting. But we got plenty of time to fucking talk about that fight, and we're gonna talk about that fight like every fucking podcast.
Apparently. What else can we talk about? What fights are coming up?
Well, UFC Fight Night is this Saturday, and I already picked 4 fights for us to do picks on.
Okay.
I was gonna do 5 because I thought like you'd have to have like a tiebreaker, but fuck that. I figured if it goes 2-2, we both just take an extra shot.
That's fair, I guess.
So the first fight is Mickey Gall versus George Sullivan.
Oh, Mickey Gall, guy that beat CM Punk.
Yes. Is that all you know about Mickey Gall?
That's literally all of it. I've seen both of his fights.
He's had like 3 fights, I believe. Yeah, because he beat CM Punk, and then he beat Sage Northcutt, and then he lost to not Brian Barberino. I forget who he lost to. But basically, Mickey Gall, he's young, and he's kind of almost in the UFC a little too early just because he's so one-dimensional. He's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, and he's really talented and athletic, and all 4 of his victories, he's 4-1. All 4 of them are submissions. And his defeat, I forget who it's by, but he couldn't get him down, and he was just getting outstruck. So that's what happened. And he used to train in New Jersey with Jim Miller and a few other people in like a smaller camp. It wasn't like a major AKA camp.
Right.
But after that loss, he moved to California, and he's training with Joe Schilling. I don't know if you know who Joe Schilling is.
I actually don't.
He's like a Bellator kickboxing fighter. He was the champ at one point. He's a fucking badass. He trains with the Diaz bros all the time. He has that kind of mentality. And he's one of those guys that goes out there and he's not trying to win off points, and he like leaves it all out there, and sometimes it works and sometimes he falls on his shield and just gets knocked the fuck out brutally. But his striking is amazing. So he's been training Mickey Gall for his stand-up for a while because Mickey Gall hasn't fought in a minute.
Right.
So I'm really curious to see how Mickey Gall's stand-up is in this fight, and if he improves that dramatically, like almost like how Henry Cejudo improved his striking, like not on that level because obviously he's not an Olympic-tested athlete,
for sure.
But it could be like a huge improvement on his end.
He could be like top 20.
No, I think he got plenty of room to grow. Like George Sullivan is no slouch. Let me see.
He's 17-6-0.
Yeah, he's had like a lot of fights. He's a veteran, but I believe he's lost like his last. He lost his last 2, and he hasn't beat anybody that's of notable. Like no crazy highlight fighters or anything like that. So,
Right. Well,
that being said, who are you gonna pick? Wait, who?
why am I starting? Who are the other picks? Are they just the top 3 of the main event?
No, the next pick is Ellenberger versus Brian Barberino, and then Michael Johnson versus Andre Fili, then Gaethje versus Vic. Yeah, you pick first, motherfucker. I get the main event.
Come on.
You pick the main event every fucking time.
That's not even true.
It is true. You pick first.
Sometimes. We've
Pick
done
the
it like
first.
twice.
Pick first. Deal with it.
All right. I'm going to go with Mickey Gall.
How? Submission? TKO? KO? You think Joe Schilling's stand-up's going to be a huge improvement on his?
I think it will be an improvement. I think he'll knock him down, and then he'll take his bag.
And choke him out?
I'm going to go rear naked choke in the first round.
Wow. Okay. I'll go with Sullivan by decision then. I do think Mickey Gall's going to win. I want Mickey Gall to win. But if I'm picking George, I think it's by decision.
Makes sense.
So, Ellenberger versus Barberino. Brian Barberino?
I think I've seen Jake Ellenberger fight once.
Seriously? That's it?
Yeah.
Dude, he's a veteran.
He's been around for a long time.
Very long time.
Yeah. Still, yeah, I've seen him once.
Here's the thing about Jake. Back in the day, he was like the stocky wrestler type that had a really heavy right hand.
Right.
But just don't really work nowadays unless you're really athletic. And he's lost, I believe, his last 3 fights. Yeah, he's lost his last 3, and he's 2 out of 10 in his last 10 fights. It's not good at all.
Not good, no.
He almost was kicked out of the UFC a few fights ago, but he literally flew all the way to Vegas to talk to Dana and begged him to not kick him, to not cut him.
Goodness.
And he said, please trust me, I can win. And then he fought Matt Brown and knocked Matt Brown out brutally. And I was like, oh my God, he might be back. But then he's lost all 3 fights since then.
Damn.
So if he loses this fight, it's going to be I think that's it for him as far as the UFC goes. Maybe he can go to Bellator, make a little bit more money there before he retires. But Brian Barberino, he's not nothing notable. He did beat Jake's little brother.
He's not nothing notable?
He's like, there's nothing like amazing about him that I can think of right now.
Unexceptional.
Right. So the only thing that I know about Brian Barberino is that he did beat Sage Northcutt. He was the guy that first gave Sage a loss in the UFC.
He also beat Colby Covington.
He lost to Kobe Covington.
Never mind. That's right.
Get out of here.
Google throwing me off a little bit.
He got submission wins. He got KO wins. He's a
well-rounded fighter.
Yeah, I guess you could say, but he definitely has a lot of growing to do. So he's in the beginning of his career. Not the beginning, but he's not at the latter end of his career like Jake is.
Yeah, he's only 29.
So I'm going to pick... I'm going to pick Jake Ellenberger.
Okay, good. I would have picked Barberino.
Brian Barberino beat Jake Ellenberger's little brother, and he might have that big brother mindset.
What?
Like, oh, only I'm allowed to beat my little brother's ass. You know what I mean?
Maybe he's just going to have a little too much, red in the eyes.
Emotion?
Yeah, too much emotion.
Who knows? I'm okay with that because I want to take shots sometimes. You know what I mean?
Is that right? You want to lose?
I let you win sometimes.
Oh, my God.
Okay, next fight. Johnson versus Andre Fili. This is at featherweight, so Michael Johnson did not go back up to lightweight after his loss to the Damaged.
The what?
The Damaged.
The Damaged?
That's his nickname. I forget the rest of his name. Don't fucking judge me. That's good enough.
The Damaged. Darren Elkins?
Yes.
So, I would have said Michael Johnson to start off with. Just because he is really goddamn fast. His striking
He is
on
very
point.
explosive, and his footwork is great.
But sometimes he's just unexceptional. Just like Brian Barberena.
Okay, I'm
going to pick him.
I would not compare them at all.
We literally just called Brian Barberena unexceptional.
He looks like
Obviously,
the average Joe.
Obviously, they're very different.
He looks like a fucking lumberjack guy who drinks a lot of beer that got a gut. Michael Johnson looks like a fucking athlete.
He absolutely does, yeah. Looks like an NFL wide receiver.
So you're picking touchy-feely?
Well, Michael Johnson is 17-13. Touchy-feely is 18-4. But I've seen Touchy-feely fight.
Yes. Who'd you see him fight?
I don't remember. I've seen him lose.
He beat Artem Lobov.
Beat Dennis Bermudez.
That's his last fight, yes. He got knocked the fuck out by Yair. Fucking highlight reel knockout.
Yeah, that was one of them I saw. And then the one before... No, who was it? Oh, Max Holloway. Obviously.
Yeah. You know what happens when you fight Holloway.
Right. So, I feel like Michael Johnson's can present a lot of similar challenges.
So you're picking Michael?
I'm picking Michael Johnson.
Okay. I'm glad, because I was going to pick Feely anyway. Okay. Because Darren Elkins goes to the same camp that Andre Feely goes to. And the Alpha Male boys are known to be gritty, and they're known to have a really good guillotine. The only thing that I'm more nervous about with Feely compared to Elkins is Feely will stand and bang with you because he's comfortable with his stand-up. Yeah. But he's really non-traditional and unorthodox. Like Michael Johnson's more of like a boxer, but Michael Johnson's guarantee you he's faster, and I guarantee you his striking is more crisp. What Feely can do it. His kicks are better for sure. So he can also, I think he can tend with the stand-up. I'm nervous if it's only a stand-up fight. So as far as like the alpha male fighters go, he's a better matchup for Michael Johnson than Darren Elkins. But I also think Michael Johnson quits a lot in fights.
Does he?
I think once you break his will, he's like he gets finished all the time.
You think he has PTSD from the whole Khabib thing?
No, I think he just gets fucking finished. And like when times get tough for him in the octagon, he finds a way out. Like he did it against, he didn't do it against Khabib. He took his beating against Khabib, but he did when he got overwhelmed by Justin Gaethje. Like they both got tagged. They both fucking dropped each other, but Justin's outwilled Michael Johnson. And then at featherweight, Darren Elkins took him to the ground, and you could just see you can almost see it happening before it happens. Like Darren Elkins took him to the ground, took his back, then started choking him out, and there wasn't that much fight out of Johnson. It's either he has no ground game whatsoever, or he once he gets in those positions, it's like he's helpless. He's used to that happening in practice or something. So I can definitely see Feely winning by submission or knockout. So I'm okay with my pick. I'm picking Feely, and I'm gonna pick by second round guillotine. He's gonna drop Michael Johnson. He's gonna finish him with a fucking choke.
Guillotine.
And then we got the main event: Justin Gaethje versus James Vick.
Hey, you said the right name this time.
What do you know about James Vick?
He. Oh my God. Hang on. I'm forgetting his name. Jake Matthews. He fought Jake Matthews. Beat Jake Matthews.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You know who Jake Matthews is?
The Jake Matthews Band? Is that a thing?
That's Dave Matthews. I don't know anything about James Vick. Turns out.
Well, I'll tell you. He's 10-1 in the UFC, which
okay.
I didn't know if you knew that.
I know he's 13-1.
His only losses to Beneil Dariush, which was an overhand right, got caught, knocked him out. And he's very lengthy for the lightweight division. He's like 6'3".
He's a long dude.
Yeah, and he's a very calculated fighter. And he's also a 2-time Golden Gloves champ as far as boxing. I believe he is the Ultimate Fighter champion, or he got very close. Like he fought Michael Chiesa, he fought David Cruikshank in the Ultimate Fighter. He knocked Cruikshank out. And he's very good at keeping the distance and keeping people at his range and implementing his game plan and keeping people off of theirs. Like I was watching a few of his past fights against Abel Trujillo, and I believe that's the fucking guy he fought.
I saw that one on there.
And he kept kicking, every time Abel got into his range, he kept kicking him away. And just using his footwork, he he's unorthodox in the sense that he'll just throw flying knees out of nowhere. Like, he'll throw a flying knee to start his combination. Like, throw a flying knee and land in the pocket and to start throwing shit.
Just to get the other guy uncomfortable.
Right. And I think just because of the calculated part, I think he's just a really bad matchup for Justin Gaethje. Because he's he has good boxing, he has great kicks, and he's a tall, lengthy fighter. So he's definitely going to try to keep Justin at bay. And he's going to try to use his jabs to keep Justin away from getting those leg kicks. Because I think that's the only way Justin's going to win is if he starts chopping down James's legs, which Justin's really, really good at leg kicks. Like, that's one of his best assets. I was listening to Eddie Alvarez talk about that fight, and he said if there was a fourth down, he wouldn't have been able to get up because those leg kicks were killing him. And that's one of the things that beat Michael Johnson. Justin's, like, I think the only person in MMA history to, other than Edson, but I think he's finished 2 or 3 fights just from leg kicks. Just fucking kicking the fuck out of somebody's leg where they can't get up anymore and they can't fight. So the ref has to stop the fight.
That seems rough.
Yeah, so if Justin can chop James down and stop his movement and stop James from keeping the distance and keeping range and making sure that
be able to move around as much,
making sure that Justin's punches are just out of range, like he gets fucking slips them constantly. That's the only way I see Justin winning. But I don't see James falling for that war that Eddie would do, because he's down for that Dustin kind of did, because Dustin likes fighting in wars too, but he's also more calculated. Right. I think this is going to be the guy that's going to be calculated and not go into a war unless you force him into a war. And it's a 5-round fight, but if James starts off well and he wins that first round, there's no need for him to go into your game plan. You're going to have to force him to go into your game plan after that. So I think I think personally it's going to be a 4th round or a 5th round TKO.
You got James Vick?
Yeah, I got James Vick. Because I think Justin's going to get exhausted. He's gotten exhausted. His cardio is not the greatest. He was exhausted in the Michael Johnson fight. Obviously, he gets fucking his bell rung every fight, so that's not good for your cardio, and he turns into a zombie out there. But also, it's also his cardio. He's even admitted that he's not training the right way because he never had to in the past. Like, he's always just done training as far as sparring and just training the fight instead of like strength and conditioning and doing road work and swimming and shit like that to get your cardio up. And after he lost Eddie, he said that's what he's going to start working on. And he said he was going to start changing his game plan, but then he fought Dustin Poirier the exact same way. So I have no idea why anybody thinks that he's going to change his game plan anytime so soon.
I guess it's something they sort of just expect out of a professional. To change and adapt.
But he's not. And he's even said in his past couple interviews that he's only got a few more fights left in him, and because they're huge wars, I'm sure he takes years off his life every single time he fights like this. It's entertaining as fuck. All 3 of his fights have been Fight of the Year worthy. Yeah. Like, he was in the UFC for less than a year and he got nominated for 2 fucking fighting like MMA awards. He's a extremely talented and extremely like fan favorite type of character, but that shit don't work nowadays. You can't be a Chris Lieben and be successful in the UFC. Yeah. You can in World Series of Fighting. He was 18-0 out there, or 16-0, one of the two. But I think James Vick is going to be the guy that shows that Justin needs to either change his game plan, or he's just going to be known for that guy that's just like a Diego Sanchez or a Matt Brown that's like exciting to watch. Right. That's pretty much it.
With no real success.
With no guarantee that he's ever going to get a title shot.
That'd be disappointing.
I agree, because I like Justin. I want to see him win. I want him to win, but I just don't see him winning. And James Vick is underrated, I feel. He's been calling out people for a while. He's been calling out everybody above him, like Tony Ferguson, in the past couple of years. And he was on Ariel Helwani's podcast, and he was just bitching to him, saying the UFC is not giving him any fights. Like, every single fight that he's fought is people that are lower ranked than him until really, really recently. And he's like, at first I didn't mind, but now I'm like he's like 30 or something like that. He's like, I don't got that much time left in this game. When's it going to be my time? Everybody says wait till like it'll come, but I'm not waiting anymore. And he's like, I want to, like, after this fight, I want to fight Tony. I think, like, he was calling Tony out to have Tony's rematch, or not rematch, but his fight from injury.
Jesus.
That was hard to say.
His return?
Yeah, his return.
Jeez.
So I like James in that aspect, and he has a hard time talking, on interviews. He like stutters a lot, kind of like I do.
Apparently.
Yeah, and but I like it. Like when they were talking about like why are you and Justin like hate each other so much, he goes like well, there's no real beef. We just after his first fight against Michael Johnson, he said who's my equal? Find me my equal. Like talking shit in the cage, and James Vick said I want to fight that guy, and they were just like Twitter talking shit after that.
Twitter fingers.
Yeah. So James even said he goes I like Justin. He's battle tested. He has a lot of will, but I have a lot of will too. All these people in the UFC have a lot of will.
It's true.
And he's like, that doesn't win fights in the UFC, not at this high level. And I believe he fights that way because that's the only way he can fight. There's no physical attributes of Justin Gaethje. He's not very athletic. He's not lengthy. I feel like that's the only way he can fight. That's the only way that he can be successful, but that's just not good enough. So when he said that shit, I was like, okay, this guy definitely knows what he's talking about. He's just not emotional in these fights. And he's underrated as fuck. People don't want to fight him.
Well, shit.
So I think he might be one of the dark horses in the lightweight division. I'm hyping him up.
Apparently, yeah.
Maybe Justin just says, fuck you, Nick. This guy's going to get his little humble pie trying to fight a top fucking 6 fighter in the lightweight division and then just fucking gets leg kicked to death and realizes that he doesn't have that will. That's very possible, too.
Certainly hope so, because you're not making the pick that I ended up with seem very good.
Yeah, so I'm picking James by... I'm going to go a 4th round TKO. He's going to drop him, and then it's just going to be like one of those finishes where Justin's so exhausted that he can't really...
He just kind of curls up.
Yeah, and the ref just like a pity stoppage.
Jesus, man.
You know what I mean?
Doesn't
It's
sound
not like...
great.
I'm not saying that like he's going to fucking TKO him and knock him out. He's going to be there consciously still, but he's not going to be able to fight. Kind of like when Junior Dos Santos lost to Cain Velasquez this 3rd time. Yeah, when he finished him in the 5th round. I don't know if you remember that, but like Junior tried to do some crazy fucking jumping kick or something weird like that. I don't know if it was a kick. I don't remember. But
some spinning shit.
It was some weird fucking attack. Kane got on top of him and he couldn't move. And he just like punch, and they just stopped it. Or like when DC finished Ozdemir, when Ozdemir was going to punch, and he couldn't get up because he's fucking
or the Ronda
in the crucified
incident.
Yeah. So that's going to be one of those decisions. That's what I feel. How do you think Justin's going to win?
Fuck it. 1st round TKO.
Damn. 1st round TKO.
I'll show you.
I'd be happy.
I bet you would.
So, let's look at these picks. So the first pick, Mickey Gall versus George Sullivan. We both think Mickey's gonna win. That's probably a shot for me.
Yep.
I probably picked the underdog in the second fight, Jake Ellenberger, just because of my bullshit big brother mentality.
Yeah, I can't believe that was your reason.
So I could be 2 shots down by then. Johnson versus Feely, I'm not 100% confident in that fight. So I could be down 3 shots, and then who knows? Justin might fucking just prove me wrong. So I could be 0-4, or I could be 4-0. It's gonna be one of those.
That's kind of how bets go. It can kind of go either way, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Oh shit.
It was exciting though,
dude. Who do you think Kevin Lee's gonna fight? Speaking of that lightweight division,
what the fuck? I don't
he's
know.
saying he wants to fight on the same card as Conor, and he said that he would like to also be the person that like if any of them drop out, he'll take that fight because that's what the UFC's been doing lately. Is
like
like
a backup.
Yeah, like for Darren Till Woodley, Usman's the backup. They pay them to make weight and train.
Just to be there.
Yeah.
Who's available in the lightweight division?
I don't know. I gotta look this shit up.
I thought you would know.
A lot of people are fighting.
That's right. That's why I.
And a lot of people are injured. I want to see the rankings so I can go off one by one. Okay, here we go. So, Khabib and Conor are fighting at champion and number 1. El Kukui, he just got cleared to fight. So he might be getting a fight soon. Poirier and Diaz are fighting. Eddie Alvarez just lost and he's not even signed with the UFC. I wouldn't be shocked if he signs with Bellator because he's probably just going to go to the highest bidder at this point because he's at the latter end of his career.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to get a title shot anytime soon, and you pretty much just want to get as much money as possible before you retire. And then Kevin Lee doesn't have a fight, so maybe Kevin Lee and Al Kukui, even though Tony said that he's not fighting either one, or he's not fighting Kevin Lee or Al Iaquinta.
Tony said that?
Yeah. And I don't think Edson's fighting anybody. Yeah, I don't think Edson's fighting anybody, but Gaethje is fighting. So Pettis also wants to fight on that card.
So does he fight Pettis?
He might fight Pettis. He's not going to fight Al Quinta. He's not going to fight anybody
Why is he
lower
not
than
gonna fight Iaquinta?
because he said he wasn't. He said Al fucking is not predict. He's not. He doesn't show up to fights a lot. And he wants too much. Like he thinks that he deserves all these special fucking like. Okay, if I'm fighting on this card, I want this extra shit. Blah blah blah. And like Kevin Lee just doesn't want to deal with it. So I think his possible fights on that card could either be Tony Ferguson versus Kevin Lee or like 2.
Does he want to be a backup for the main event?
Yeah, but he also wants to fight. It's one of those things where
He wants both.
it's like how Joe Soto had a fight and then Henan Barao got injured.
Yeah.
And then they asked Joe Soto the day of, he's like, yeah, I'll take the fight. But it's not going to be a one-day notice. Like they're going to pay both fighters regardless, even if the other person doesn't fight. But if he's fighting if he's fighting Tony Ferguson, he's not going to get that fucking nod. Tony will get that nod to be the person that will substitute Conor or Khabib in the main event if one of them gets injured.
Yeah.
So it might be Showtime. I hope not.
That sucks for Showtime.
Because Showtime just came back in proper Showtime form. He looked amazing against Michael Chiesa. And Chiesa was a terrible matchup for him. Chiesa looked like twice his size. He's super strong. Got a great ground game.
And Kevin Lee's no different.
And yeah, but Anthony Pettis fucked Chiesa up on the stand-up, finished him unbelievably. I was so impressed. I was so
Kevin
happy.
Lee also has a lot more going for him as well.
Kevin Lee is a lot better than Chiesa. His striking is amazing. His wrestling is amazing. His cardio is amazing. He looks like a fucking championship fighter. After his victory over Edson Barboza, he looked just like Khabib. He's been fucking, I don't know if you know this, but he's been calling out Khabib for years.
Really?
Years. Like the past 3-4 years. Kevin Lee's also a dark horse in that division. He has just as many fights as Tony Ferguson in that span where they were just both fighting like crazy. And not that many people want to fight Kevin Lee either. Kevin Lee was talking shit saying, because I guess they were trying to do Kevin Lee versus Nate. And Ariel asked him, he's like, were you supposed to fight Nate? And he's like, Nate don't want that smoke, man. Like talking shit. He's like, Nate's been bloodied up so many times and stitched up and bruised up. He don't want to fight me. He's going to fight Dustin Poirier where he's going to stay outside of his range and have fun with him. Like Kevin Lee's very smart and he knows what's going on as far as like the fight game inside and outside, the marketing and like picking your fights.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him too. He's from Detroit, so what's up? So enough about this fight talk.
Okay.
We're done with it for now. In the future, I do want to fucking break down Conor and Khabib more and Nate and Poirier more if they actually fight. And
Still a if?
yeah, if. Who knows? I honestly don't know with Nate Diaz.
It's true.
I think he will fight because once he signs the contract, he usually shows up to fight. But it all depends on the UFC. It all depends on I think it's a huge marketing tactic from Nate right now because he has a lot of pull. So if the UFC will give him a better contract or give him another incentive to fucking go up there and fight, then he will. Which they will. I don't see why not. It's good business for both parties involved. So.
I mean, it's always been the UFC's way to try to save money, so less money towards the fighters is like their favorite option.
They need it now. They need it. But we'll talk about it later. So if you guys enjoyed this podcast, make sure you rate, subscribe, share the shit on all your social media platforms, especially Instagram. Don't do Facebook that much or Snapchat because it'll go away in a couple seconds and then what's the fucking point?
Exactly. We want this shit forever.
Yeah, forever.
Forever, ever.
So, take care.
See ya.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Ciao.
Au revoir.
Hasta la vista.
Baby.